Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bret's Table. We are here today cooking mussels or moules in French because I am already tired of turkey after 3 days. So I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and cook some mussels, which is a really quick and easy recipe to make. I've got like 5 ingredients, so let's get started here. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I'm just going to turn on the fire here. And while we're doing that, I've got a wonderful bottle of white. It's from the Melon de Bourgogne grape in the Loire Valley. So while that's cooking or heating up, I'm going to get my wine opened here. Running a little late today. So literally this recipe takes like probably 15 minutes to cook. So it's a wonderful sound. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my pan. And throw in, I've got some Spanish chorizo, dry chorizo that I'm going to add first. And while that's getting started, I'm going to turn on my broiler to cook a couple of pieces of bread to have. Going to go ahead and throw in my onions. I generally would use shallots, but I had half an onion in the refrigerator that I needed to go ahead and use, so go ahead and throw those in. Add about 3/4 of a cup of my wine here in a minute. So we're just going to let that cook for a couple of minutes. Any questions we have so far? Good morning, George. Good morning, Jane. So yeah, this will take about 5 minutes to cook. This is a dried chorizo, so I want to give it a little bit of time just to soften a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in 1 clove of garlic that I sliced. Let that cook. And I also have a piece of, or a sprig of fresh thyme. Thought I might as well add that as well, since I have it in my refrigerator. I will add my tomatoes, my wine. Actually, I'm going to put a little more wine in. Buongiorno, Peter. Turn up the heat, get that going. Haha, more wine, yes. I'm looking forward to trying this. I haven't had this particular wine before from the Loire Valley. It was recommended by the folks at the Wine Thief. Usually the classic pairing with something like mussels is a Sauvignon Blanc, but I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and try something new. Actually, Pat, I ended up getting a chorizo. You can find the linguiça at the St. Paul meat market, but I found the chorizo at Lund's in Highland Park, so I went ahead and I'm using the chorizo today. I'm freezing the other for a different, maybe a ragu. So I'm going to go ahead and add my mussels. You can see this one is open, so we know it's fresh. I've washed them, cleaned them, rinsed them off. A couple of them have their beard still, so you want to make sure that they're alive. You don't want to pull the beard off the mussel too soon. So I'm going to throw those in and then put the lid on, and it will take about 5 to 7 minutes. So while that's cooking, I will butter my bread here. And I got this pain de levain at Rose Street Patisserie yesterday. And what I do is I purchase an entire boule, and then I slice it and freeze it on a sheet pan in that way, and just throw it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. And then I'll just let it thaw out, and because there's no way I can eat a whole loaf of bread by myself before it gets moldy, so I pop it in the freezer after I slice it, so it works great. So I'm gonna throw this under the broiler. Yes, you do throw them out if they don't open after they're cooked. So I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. See, here we go. Can you see? Give them a stir. See, they're opening nicely. We're going to throw the lid back on. And this is 1 pound of mussels, so will be a generous lunch for me today. And I have a nice big bowl here and a ladle. So let's take a peek. Yep. They are done. Everything is open. Got my thyme here. I just set that there. And these are done. So it's going to grab a spoon. pull my bread, see if my bread is done. Yes. So there are my toasted bread. So that is all there is to making lunch today. So if you are tired of turkey, Coastal Seafood is actually open on Sundays, at least here in St. Paul. So appreciate everyone joining in today. Literally in 11 minutes, plus the few minutes that it took to slice the onion, the garlic, and the chorizo, dinner or lunch is ready to be served. So thank you all for joining me today. Have a fabulous Sunday. Actually, it's the first Sunday of Advent. So everyone continue to stay safe and be well, and eat to your heart's content. So thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye now.